Hey Exoticals, I'm back with another video. Before I get started with today's video, I just want to give a full disclaimer. This channel is dedicated to pretty women, beautiful women, attractive women, and the pretty issues that we deal with and face. So this channel is going to be focusing primarily on pretty privilege, dark femininity, and things of that nature. So if you can't relate to these type of talking points, like pretty privilege, pretty problems, colorism, texturism, and issues that we as black women face that look ambiguous or pass as a mixed race. This channel may not be for you, and you might find some of the things on this channel offensive. So I just wanted to throw that quick disclaimer out there before we get started. Today's video, I wanted to discuss pretty girl problems. Pretty girl problems. There are benefits to being an attractive person, yes, but there are also negatives that come with it that literally can mean life or death for a lot of women.
So jealous of her other sister because she'd been called beautiful.
Let me tell you something. Some of the most poisonous people come disguised as family members and friends. That hate can run deep. This woman got into a heated altercation with her sister, and the sister threw acid all in her face, acid all over her body. She suffered from severe burns all over her body, and her face probably ain't never gonna be the same. Check this shit out!
I need y'all help, man. For real, like, I got staples all in my face and shit. I need y'all to help me, bro. Like, can y'all support my GoFundMe account, man? I just want my face redid. Like, out of all people, my sister threw acid on me, y'all. Like, they already had to cut off my tattoo on my arm and stuff. Like, my body's messed up, y'all. I don't look like this.
The first things I wanted to talk about was how people think you're flirting when you're just being nice. I notice when I am simply just being nice to a guy or just smiling because I'm naturally a nice person, that's just in my nature, I notice people take it as I'm being flirtatious. Especially boyfriends that I used to date used to really, like, I would just be being nice to a guy, talking, innocent conversation. He was always wondering why I'm flirting, and I just never understood it because I wasn't flirting. And if you talk to a man, they think you want them. This happens to me a lot. This happened to me actually really recently. I was just talking to a guy and one of my coworkers, and I was just being nice, talking, but I could tell that he was getting excited in a sense. It was kind of throwing me off. Like, so men think you want them when you're just being nice. People just think you're flirting when you're being nice. Like, it's in my nature to be nice. I don't even know how to be mean without feeling some type of way. So that's just all I know how to be. But I hate that it comes off as flirtatious. I even had a friend come up to me. I was talking to another coworker, male. We were playing basketball during break because we have a little basketball hoop in our break room, and we were just playing a game, and one of my female coworkers asked me, was I flirting with him? I was just like, no, we're just having a good time, enjoying our break. So it's frustrating when people think you're flirting when you're not. You become a target for bullying. A lot of women who feel like they aren't as pretty as you will become angry because they feel like you're somewhat taking the spotlight.
There is a demographic of girls or young women that have been bullied and picked on just solely for the fact that they are pretty. No, this does not make them arrogant. This is actually them speaking their truth of the experience that they had. And stop trying to gaslight those girls that speak on their experience. Like, no, that couldn't have happened. You're arrogant. No, because just because you yourself haven't experienced that at first hand doesn't mean that somebody else hasn't. Don't try to invalidate somebody else's experience and think that that's so flabbergasting, that's so impossible. Nothing is impossible in this world, okay? So just because you yourself haven't experienced it, don't try to invalidate another woman or girl that has experienced it. Because the type of girls that try to discredit when a girl talks about she was bullied because she was pretty are the type of girls that probably were those type of bullies and mean girls that picked on pretty girls just for the fact that they were pretty. So they got triggered and they knew, wow, somebody figured me out. No, let me deny this. Let me gaslight her. Or the second option is they may not have been the type of person that was a bully or picked on everybody else, but maybe when they grew up, they were not the most attractive person. So they did not experience that whole thing of people picking on them because they are pretty. When a person doesn't experience something at first hand, they don't have the wisdom. They love to try to invalidate a person that has experienced it because in their mind, that doesn't make sense to them. It doesn't make sense to you because you haven't gone through it. You haven't lived it. But to the people that have, they've lived it and it's real. It's a real legitimate thing. Whether you all want to believe it or not, it's real.
Especially older women. Older women will treat you with a lot of disrespect because you remind them of something that they no longer have, which is their beauty. Women will try to sabotage you at work a lot. They will try to get you fired. I've heard so many horror stories. I've been through so much. They will start rumors about you. I've had a rumor started about me at this job that I work at overnight. There's this rumor going around that I'm pregnant. I have a small gut that I'm working on getting rid of. But it's like, the first time I heard or somebody asked me was I pregnant was this older black lady that works there. And she asked me was I pregnant in front of everybody out of the blue. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's even okay to do to a female, to ask them if they're pregnant, let alone out loud in front of everybody. So I feel like she was trying to humble me. It's the same. I always felt weird energy with this lady anyway. And then it seems like every other day somebody's asking me, am I pregnant? Or do I need to be put on a lighter duty work or something? One of my managers asked me that and I'm like, no, what is going on? Why does the whole building think I'm pregnant? So I feel like that was a rumor started about me.
I feel like if you come close to that social standard or hit it, that a lot of men and women bully you and treat you pretty mean. Well, from my experiences, I've noticed that when you are deemed socially attractive, you get more hate, you get more negative comments, and they dare you to defend yourself. Like, they dare you to say anything bad about them, or like, it's not fair, how could you? It's like, how could you think? Like, someone can come on a girl's page who everyone thinks is cute and they say something rude to her. Now, if she says something rude back, here's a flux of people like, how dare you call her fat? How dare you call her ugly? How dare you call her bald? Well, she just talked about me, but it's just, people don't understand that. They're like, okay, well, you have the social advantage, so you can handle people being mean to you because majority of people are nice to you. You have a social advantage.
Girls will go out of their way to compete with you. Like, every little thing that you do when you're attractive, from your clothes to your car, becomes a competition. If another girl has a nicer bag than you, she'll try to rub it in your face. If you like a guy and your friend is jealous, or she will try to steal him away from you because it makes her feel good to know that she has outshined you in a way, because she can't outshine you with her looks. So she's gonna try to find a way to outshine you. It's just hard to make female friends because you can't trust if they really are your friend or they just are trying to sabotage in a way. You can never just blend in with the crowd. You're like a local celebrity when you're attractive. Sometimes though, you just want to have a nice quiet day and don't want to be bothered by anybody. But when you're attractive, people don't care. People will come up to you in the street and try to hit on you. People have to be associated with you in any way that they can. They will find a way to get close to you. They will try to help you with something at work just so they can talk to you. I've had so many people come up to me and say the weirdest things that didn't make no sense, but they just wanted to say something. And they just give me this weird look like, I just spoke to you. It's so creepy. It's so like, because I'm an introvert, I just want to be by myself sometimes. But people feel the need to just come up to me and just ask me something, anything. Let me not speak. It's going to be the worst thing I could possibly do to them. because the next time I see them, their energy shifts, and it's like they're mad at me or something, or like I didn't speak to them, and it wasn't even like I'm not trying to not speak. I'm just, maybe I'm thinking about something, so I didn't do it on purpose, but I'll notice their energy shift. And I'm just like, it's like I'm obligated to speak. And I am a nice person. I do speak when I see people, but there'll be times where I don't purposely not speak. If I don't speak to somebody, it's not on purpose, because I'm one of those type of people that when I see somebody, I speak. That's just how I was raised. When you see somebody, you speak. But I'm human, and there be situations where I'm probably daydreaming or something, or I just didn't see the person, so I didn't speak. And I noticed, like, right after they passed, that they passed, and I'm like, oh damn. In my head, I'm like, damn, I meant to speak. And so the next time I see them, it's like they feel some type of way about that, so they don't speak to me. So it's like, oh, that's how you gonna match energy? You thought I was ignoring you on purpose? That's how you feel? So I notice when I match their energy right back, next time I see them, I don't speak. It's like, damn, they thought they could humble me though. But it's like, okay, I see. So I notice when I give them that energy, the next time, it's like I check them in a sense. So it's like, now it's like we speaking. They want to speak all the time now. I don't know if any of y'all have been through what I'm talking about, but this happens to me almost every other week. It's crazy. There are always eyes on you. You feel like you can never be caught slipping in any area. You can't have no flaws as a pretty woman. You'll get called out quick. This can make you feel very self-conscious. People expect more from you when you're beautiful. People expect you to have every part of your life together. Jealous people won't want to help you. Because you're beautiful, people think you're entitled and that your life is perfect. So if something bad happens to you, nobody's really going to care. People don't feel sorry for you as easily because people see your beauty as a privilege. It's kind of like being a rich man, being attractive. People have a hard time feeling sorry for you in any area because they feel like you're privileged. I mean, you're not human anymore. People will try to humble you. People point out your tiniest flaws. You can have bags. You can have a pimple. People just want to take you down a notch so badly. So they'll find any little flaw. They expect you to be perfect all the time. So if you have any flaws, they'll feel the need to point them out as a way to take you down a notch. Like you need to be taken down or something. If people aren't leveled up themselves, they get triggered by your level up, by your effortless beauty. It just reflects how not leveled up they are. You trigger an insecurity within them. You can't tell when women are really your friend. Women get jealous. Women will try to sabotage you. They will start rumors. They will purposely leave you out of things. They will purposely not invite you to places. This happens to me all the time. Because I will hear people that I'm supposed to be friends with or cool with talking about how they all went to hang out at some place. And I'm like, but I wasn't invited. And I was the only one not invited. It's interesting. People will only befriend you so they can learn your secrets, so they can outshine you. They want to know how you're able to look so good all the time. So it's kind of like keeping your friends close and your enemies closer. So it's like, as a beautiful girl, you will attract other girls who are specifically your friend only so they can learn your weak areas and outshine you. Girls will also learn your weaknesses and secrets so they can use them against you as well. People won't take you seriously as a pretty woman. People will assume you're mentally challenged or slow. Show Hillary Duff. People aren't listening to you most of the time when you have something to say. So it's just like they're just staring at you. People won't believe you have anything to offer other than the way that you look. People think you only got to the top because of how you look. You don't have no talents whatsoever. You just got up because you're attractive. So these are some of the pretty problems that we face. I'm going to do a part 2 to this video soon. Being beautiful is a blessing. But trust me, the curses sometimes outweigh the blessing. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Whether you all want to believe it or not, it's real. Because I guarantee you what happens in some of those cases is that you have girls that are in school, they're independent, they're to themselves, and they don't bother nobody. Or maybe they have great personalities and they're very social, and you know, a lot of people are very drawn to them. People are drawn to them maybe just for their beauty or for their personality, and their beauty is just another touch to it. And what happens is other girls that are not secure within themselves are going to get mad at that, and they're going to get mad at that girl for being pretty and look at themselves and think, why can't I look like that? So they get mad and they punish the girl for what they are feeling inside. So let me tell you, that is it's stemming from envy. It's stemming from envy. They want what someone else has. And because they don't have it, they're mad at the person that has it and projecting all of that anger because they're feeling with that anger within them. It's a real thing. Because a lot of times those girls are independent. They keep to themselves. They don't bother nobody. They don't do anything to people. They don't say rude stuff. They stay to themselves. And the fact that other people are so bothered by them, the fact that other people are just threatened by their mere existence, and then they have to go out of their way to go make this girl's life miserable. There are girls that have trauma and have been bullied and abused and mistreated and tormented just solely for the fact that they are pretty. Because the type of girls that picked on them, I don't have to say it because you all know exactly where I'm going with that. But let's just be real. Let's just be real. This is a real thing.